welcome to a new episode of the Dragon's Lair. If you're new here, thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button after watching the video. And hit the bell icon because then you'll be notified of when I do other videos. And if you're returning, thanks for coming back and thank you for watching my videos. And thank you for noticing things that happen on my videos after I post them and I don't catch them. I really appreciate that. So today we're going to be doing December's, or is this November's? This is November's. November's Dungeon Crate, right? Yes, because it got shipped out late because they were waiting for an item in it. So this is November's Dungeon Crate. So let's see if I can make this a little brighter. Sorry about that. Hold on one second. Okay, let's try that. See if that works. So this is November's Dungeon Crate. It is a monthly subscription box for tabletop role-playing people. So for most of it's geared around D&D 5e or Pathfinder 2nd edition, which is cool. But the cool thing is a lot of it's also adaptable to other RPGs. Because right now my gaming group is actually still doing a GURPS campaign. So we like GURPS. One of our original founding members with me, who's passed away now, was a huge GURPS fan. So when we restarted the gaming group, we restarted it using playing GURPS. So we got the neighborhood friends and my brother and his friend to play GURPS, and they actually fell in love with the GURPS system. So we do D&D every so often. We usually revert back to 3.5, but I did run over the summer a 5e game. We are in the midst of trying to do Pathfinder, but we're trying to find somebody in our gaming group that's willing to read the rules and run it. Because our gaming group, what we do is once we do one campaign, it's another player's turn to be GM. So they come up with an idea. So we all take turns. But in Dungeon Crate's a cool thing because it comes with scenario ideas. It comes with miniatures. It comes with dice. It comes with a bunch of cool stuff. And sometimes the stuff isn't that great, and it's like, okay. But I have given away some stuff to my gaming group out of the boxes that they've enjoyed that I thought was, okay. But the box is still worth it. It's $36 a month subscription, and it comes out close to the beginning of the month, or yeah, I guess it would. It actually comes out around close to the end of the month when they ship the box of the month before, or month's box. Sorry, that's what I was trying to think of. So, but this month was a little late because they were waiting for an item that they even emailed us and told us that the boxes were going to be a little late. And we were like, okay, cool. Especially during my busy month in December. I'm glad that we kind of waited because I don't know if I probably would have still gotten to it this week, even though it would have shown up in the end of November. So, but this is how it's shipped. It's shipped with a white tissue paper on top. And it's shipped with multiple items. You actually do get a lot of stuff for $35 compared to, especially when you think of how much a dice set is. If you walk into a gaming store, most dice sets run you from $6 to $15, and if they're metal, they're usually like in the 20s. So I mean, that's cool. And miniatures are usually $5.99 and up, and you get one or two, depending on what they are. And every so often you'll get items that will help you paint the miniature. So like paintbrushes, some paints, and they're usually from Reaper Miniatures. At least the paints are. I don't know where the paintbrushes are from. They don't usually say, but it's cool. And the first thing is this decoder. You try to see what's in the box. So, and first, let's do the Foundry, or the Nordic. Is it the Nordic Foundry? Sorry, I actually wrote down what the items were from the. Yeah, Norse Foundry. So you get a D20, metal D20 from Norse Foundry. And if I can open the baggie. That's actually a nice one. It's like purplish red and black. So there you can see more of the purple on the video. Sorry for being blurry. I don't know why this camera always tends to make things blurry when it's trying to focus. But that's actually kind of cool, and it rolls actually pretty well. Hey, a crit. Okay, next we'll do the dice set. So we get a yellow and black set of dice. So that's cool, and it comes in a little bag. And the thing is I have plenty of dice, and what I usually do is use these dice in my gaming group for if anybody forgets their dice, I loan them these. So, next item in the box for November is a number 7 paintbrush to paint your miniatures, which is something I need to get back into doing because it's been years, I think almost decades, at least a decade since I've been painting miniatures. I remember when I started Games Workshop stuff, Warhammer Fantasy and 40K, that I wasn't going to get more miniatures until I painted the ones I had. And then they came out with newer, cooler miniatures for the armies that I played, and it was like, cool, need to get those. And it was like after a while, I have 3 gun cases with maybe like 5 to 8% miniatures painted. Because I did for Warhammer Fantasy, I did the Empire, did Dogs of War, and did the Bretonnians. And yes, I picked up the rules for Age of Sigmar, but I've never played them because I was not a big fan of the Age of Sigmar rules and the way that they destroyed the Warhammer world. And then for 40K, I originally did the orcs when it was Rogue Trader days. And so I have all my orcs, and I have some of the newer ones. And I think the orc army is one of the closest things that's actually mostly painted. And then I did the Imperial Guard and Sisters of Battle, which are both gone now. They were lost. They were actually stolen from me, but That's fine. And someday I will actually get back into doing 40K, and I will replace my original Sisters of Battles and my original um, Imperial Guard, because I did the Mortians and the Praetorians. So, I mean, and I'm not fond of the newer, I think, what, 8th edition, or I think they might be on 9th edition rules now. So they're actually equal with Warhammer Fantasy. But, sorry, ran on a tangent. And like I said, I doesn't have any markings that it came from Reaper. So I'm not sure where these paintbrushes come from, but they are miniature paintbrushes. Next is a monthly exclusive, and it's a little dragon rubber ducky. Doesn't squeak, but that's cool. I have quite a few dragon rubber duckies. Actually, I have quite a few rubber duckies in my upstairs bathroom. So, next is the Dungeon Mapper from Dungeon Crate. So this is an exclusive, and what it is a little hex map. So if you're adventuring, you can make a map of where you are, or where you are, so you can always look back at it, and that's kind of cool. And I'm assuming each square is 5 feet by 5 feet. So, or you can make it 1 foot by 1 foot. Actually, according to the miniature's base, 4 of these makes a 5 foot by 5 foot. So, but you can always make them smaller if you're actually if you're using this as your PC map. So that's cool, and it gives you a whole sheet. And the cool thing is most likely you can go online, go to Dungeon Crate, which I'll link down below, and buy more of these if you want, because I'm sure they'll have these in their store soon. Next is this month's miniature. It's a Prairie Tick Queen. So, and it's from Strange Worlds Reaper Miniature. So Strange Worlds was like a conglomerate version of all the Pinnacle games thrown in together. And they did the Weird West. So, there you go. So that's a Prairie Tick Queen, which is cool because I need more monsters. I don't have a lot more. I do have a lot, but I don't have a lot of individual unique ones. Next is this month's mystery figure. So you actually get a mystery figure this year. And I'm assuming this might be, I don't think it's 3D printed from a private company. It might be a bone miniature from Reaper. And it looks like a female wizard, necromancer, something like that. Because she's got a cloak, a wand. So you can use her for whatever you want. So, I mean, so that's cool. Another miniature. So you get 2 miniatures this month. For the free item this month, looks like you only get one. They only sent you the one free item, which is fine. This month's item is a free fantasy city sticker, which is kind of cool looking. And then you get 3 bookmarks, which are 5 by 5 squares for your table. So if you want to make a road, you got the road. And on the back are things for this month's or November's month's um, campaign. So you get flying, evil eating cupcakes and sausages, it looks like. Mad, crazy pumpkins and killer tomatoes. Which is funny because I was just making a comment not too long ago about the Attack of the Killer Tomato movie. And then this month's adventure, you only get the one adventure this month. It's Food Fight Top Chef Halcyon, levels 1 through 3. And the difficulty is medium. And the XP is 750, so I mean... So this is a short adventure. But it looks fun. And you also get kill tokens of the killer fruit and veggies and squished fruit and veggies. I'm assuming that's supposed to be a killer jello. Fruit jello. So you get a row of pumpkins, 2 rows of sausages, 2 rows of the killer flying cupcakes, and doesn't say. Okay, that's a mashed monstrosity, it says. Spicy smoked boar, horrifying hand pies, dire turkey of doom. Okay. Sausage snakes, centipede. Oh, centipede bread. So, centibreads. Okay. So that's kind of cool. Killer tomatoes, flying cupcakes, pissed off prized pumpkins, stews, and chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I don't see the chestnuts, but okay. So that's cool. And if you want to just have a side quest, or your whole gaming group can't show up that one Sunday when you game, you could always just play this short little adventure. And these short little adventures are actually fun. I have actually added them into my campaigns before as side quests. So that's cool. That's this month's this is November's Dungeon Crate, which is cool. Everything in the box is actually really awesome this month. And of course, everybody's probably going to already figure out that the dragon rubber ducky's the best. And so is the D20, the metal D20. So, I hope you like it. I'll put a link down below, and I will put a link to my Instagram, because right now that's the one where I'm putting all my photos for all my boxes and everything, because I need more space on my website. So once I get that, I'll be fixing up the website's photos and adding more and changing it and updating it. So enjoy, have a good week, and see you all later. And don't forget to subscribe.